Welcome to SN Tech Forum. Today in this video we are going to talk about a website or a tool called IFTTT, in short IFT, right? Let's understand what we have in agenda today. So we are going to understand about IFT overview, what is IFT, then we will break down the terminology for IFT, what are different services, what is applet, how to create an applet, then we'll touch base upon pricing, tier, and finally a demo. So why, first of all, why we are talking about IFT, right? Uh, During our IoT project, we are going to use IFT as an automation tool, which can provide us notification and integration on the go, right? And you will see when we build our project. But let's first understand the basic utility of IFT. And I'm sure even if you're not doing IoT, you can totally going to love IFT and start using the benefit or the services available today. All right. So let's go to the website. What you can do, you can go to ift.com, or you can go to your app store, Android or Apple app store, and download the app. They both have pretty much the same functionality available. So what you can do, you can, when you first log in, you can create an account. As you can see, I have created my account. I am part of a free tier account. All right. So when you log in, you can see, yeah, you're at the explore section, and as you scroll down, you can see a lot of application, product, and applets. They are all available as a snapshot, right? And then you have IFT Pro, so which is a paid service, and we'll talk about that. So basically, on IFT, there are two things you need to know. The first is services, and the services are related as the product and application. When I say product, like Amazon Alexa, it's a product. Asus IoT is a product. Or there is a lot of vendors which have exposed their automation capability on IFT, and hence those are product, right? And then we have application like Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, and so on. Pretty much everything is there. You will find extensive set of services here, right? And when you combine those services uh, as if and then action, because if this then that, so this is the automation loop you can create. And when you create stitch two services, one in if, another in then it becomes an applet. So let's look at a couple of applets, right? So what you can do, let's look at Google Drive, because we all use Google Drive, right? So what you can do, you can connect your Google Drive and look at some of the published applet. So these are the applets created by community, and they feel that this is very useful, so they publish it for other users. Like you can see, back up your new Android photos to Google Drive. So if you have an Android phone, you're clicking photos, it is going to automatically back up to your Google Drive if you have this account created, connected, and you have an applet which is connected, and so on. There are a lot of applet, pre-built applet. When you are tagged in a Facebook photo, save it to Google Drive. How cool is that, right? Someone saved that, and you feel that that photo is worth saving. You're going to save it on a Google Drive exclusively. So these are like free, very handy templates, right? And day-to-day automation work which you really want to do, but you may not have time. So why not set it up and let IFT do it for you? All right. So how you can create? So now you know services, right? And when you combine the services in if and then loop, that become your applet. So let's create an applet. As you can see, create your own applet, right? If this, then that. And you are using 3 of 5 applet. Because I'm part of free tier, I'm allowed to use 5 automation applet by default, right? But if you are a paid user, you can go like 20 and add further actions here. Okay, so let's create an applet. If this, let's say GitHub, because I want to reproduce something in demo. So if I say this trigger fires every time a new issue is opened in the repo you own or collaborate. All right. So let me connect my GitHub, and you simply have to like authorize your GitHub. I'm going to do that and say authorize, and you have to obviously put your password. Once you authorize that, you'll see your GitHub account is shown here, right? Then this is my trigger, and I'm going to click on trigger. So if is a trigger, then that is a action. So what action I want to create? I want to maybe get a notification or a SMS. So you can use some free SMS service. This is click send, which help you to send mass or batch SMS, but these are pretty much paid. But there is a cool Android service available, and you have to specify your phone number and you can get some SMS. But there are certain limit out to that. So, but let me send a notification because maybe SMS is not that useful. So I'm going to say send a notification from IFTTT. Okay, message from, so these are the pre-built field. So it says repo name, whatever repo is connected, and then the issue created, newly issue created by whoever has created. So it is going to send me a notification from IFTTT. Okay, so this is our applet. Looks good. If any issues created in SDN Tech Forum, then send me a notification. Let's continue. And it has taken an applet title. If any new issues and notification from IFTTT, looks good. Finish. All right. As you can see, my IFT applet is connected because we created and it's connected. Right now you can see view activity is never run. Polling applet usually run within an hour, right? And you can do a check now to do an on demand if you don't want to like wait for 1 hour. Okay. As our applet is created, now let's go and create an issue. So basically what we have right now, if any new issue is created in my GitHub, I'm going to get a IFT notification in the IFT app. All right, let's go ahead and create one issue. All right, so let's call it issue. Okay, and we'll say this is demo. All right, let's create an issue. As I submit this issue, I'm holding my phone here. Okay, and we go back. Yes, as you can see very closely, right? I'm getting a IFT notification already because I have an issue created. And if I want to check it now, say check now, check completed. Okay. Let's look at the activity. So as you can see, GitHub, what is the issue created? We just created the issue, right? IFT issue, and then it is pushed as a notification, and that's the notification you could see on my phone screen, right? But if you're using IFT app, make sure that all the permissions are right. That means IFT can deliver your notification and it can do app background refresh. All right, so this is all about IFT and how to create your applet. One cool thing I wanted to discuss is because this is what we are going to use within our IoT project. That's IFT webhooks. And webhooks are what? Webhooks are also a service. Basically, it's a trigger, right? So when you create your webhook, you actually get a key. So this is your secret key, and you can use that key for your event. So here is the event. Say we created the event as a GitHub notification, right? And whenever I post this in my browser or as a payload of my program, I'm going to invoke that action from program, from command line, from browser, right? So if you're using your webhook for trigger, this is the URL you have to go, and once you are logged in and you click maker underscore webhooks, you are going to be presented with your keys, and that is the key you are going to use when you use it in your program. All right, so we will see more about this when we do the actual IoT project, but this is a good start, and I totally encourage you to go ahead and start using the free automation template, whatever your use case is. And also don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content in my channel. Thank you very much.